Hey guys, what's up? This is Dingo Crikey here, and I'm going to be doing another commentary video, this time in regards to Transformers 4 Age of Extinction. Now, it's been a little while since my last commentary video, but I've been busy with school, work, all the dreadful but essential tenets of life, and I've been busy working on new stop motions, but I think I've gotten back to some normality, a good flow, and hopefully I'll be able to upload more of these. Anyways, this time I'm going to be talking about whether I think Grimlock could become the next big Transformers character. Now, what I mean by a big character is a particular character who appears in a ton of Transformers media, gets a lot of merchandising from figures, appearing on maybe backpacks, lunchboxes, whatever else. Just we see this character a lot. Mainly we've seen this with the movies, with Optimus and Bumblebee in particular. They get tons and tons of figures within the movie lines. I've already done a video on that if you guys want to check it out. And we've pretty much seen them in like every form of Transformers media after the movies. For instance, animated, the Generations line, the video games, they're just in everything. It's almost hard to picture a new Transformers show coming out without Optimus Prime and Bumblebee. So I was kind of wondering whether Grimlock could be one of these next big characters who we see in maybe not all, but most new Transformers media. Why I think Grimlock in particular is, well, because, from the images released of the new figures, we see that we're going to be getting a lot of Grimlock. And it seems kind of like they're hyping him up quite a bit. If you remember, like before the first movie was released, we hadn't had Bumblebee in years technically. Then in 2006, they started to market him again with the Classics line right before the movie. It seems like they're doing that a bit with Grimlock. We've had more figures of him recently, kind of since 2008, but there's been a lot of hype about him with the Fall of Cybertron game, and then we get a figure of him from that game, and now he's in this movie. So it kind of brings the question, could he possibly be a very popular character, just shoot through the roof? And I'm going to stand on the side of it's possible to an extent, but probably not likely. And why I say that is because okay, you have characters like Optimus Prime and Bumblebee, which are very standard Transformers. Grimlock, by nature of being a Dinobot, introduces a new dichotomy of, these different types of Transformers, ones who turn into dinosaurs. So I don't know if they're going to want to explain that all the time and have it an aspect of the story if Grimlock, takes the place of Bulkhead as the tough guy of the team. I'm not sure they'd want to do that all the time. Plus, Grimlock's personality is generally a little bit hard to work around if he's going to be a member of the cast or something like that. It's possible that they'll just release lots of figures of him, but him appearing in the shows is just, he's a little overbearing and that kind of thing. I don't know if they'd have him part of the main Autobots. Whether he'll be really popular in the movie or not, I think he'll probably be somewhat popular. I don't know. I really liked dinosaurs when I was a kid. I don't know how many kids are into them today, but maybe kids will really catch on to him. Depends on what the older fans think of him too in the movies. I think he'll probably have more of the role of like Jetfire or something in the movies. He'll be pretty popular, but we're not going to see a ton of him after that. Probably just the regular occasional figure a year or something like that. Now, would I like to see Grimlock that much? Personally, I'm not a fan of characters getting a ton of marketing, that kind of thing. Yeah, you're always going to have Optimus and Megatron and things, but I think a guy like Grimlock, I don't know, he might get kind of repetitive and maybe a little annoying if we just see him too much. I am a Grimlock fan, but I would prefer, to just see him occasionally. I don't know what they're doing with the next Transformers cartoon, but maybe have him in that, and it'd be really cool if rather than just making him a slab-on, oh, me Grimlock kind of character, they kind of went into the fact that he really is smart in his own way and explored a little bit of that kind of side of him. But as far as seeing him like overdone to death, no, I don't think I'd want to see that. Maybe one series to kind of get Bulkhead out of being the tough guy character. Nothing against Bulkhead, it's just already seen him in 2 shows. But yeah, that's kind of my thoughts on it. I don't really want to see it. Would like to see more Grimlock figures in the future, but I don't want to see him like become a staple of Transformers, so to speak. And I'm doubtful that that will really happen. I think he's just going to be big for this one movie. Maybe he'll be in the next movie, but I don't think there's really much chance of him becoming like Bumblebee or Optimus in popularity. So, let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Do you think Grimlock could be the next big Transformers character? Do you want to see that happen? Do you love Grimlock? Maybe you can't stand him. I don't know, but leave it in the comment section. And I'm hoping to have another video up soon. Do another commentary video, do these regularly, all that cool stuff. And like I've said before, I'm working on new stop motions. April 16th, that's next Wednesday, will be the release date for my first upload in my series of spring uploads of Transformers stop motion videos. So stick around for that, lots of cool stuff coming. And, leave any ideas for commentary videos in the comments section, what you guys might like to see me do a video on, or just any other general questions and that kind of stuff. Anyways, see you later guys, have a good one.